You think that you're the only person in the world feeling this way. You're not. If you have something about yourself that's different, you're lucky.
Thank you.
Now, do you know Dwayne? Have you met?
I love you too. I've never met Dwayne The Rock
we've never
Johnson
met.
before. This is awesome.
Have you ever been to a wrestling event?
Actually, no.
No?
See, I was always the little kid where like my cousins would be like watching wrestling at Thanksgiving, and I was like hiding behind the couch, like covering my eyes and ears. I was a very sensitive little kid. But I was always like, that's scary, but you're not scary, so
No, right? You cool?
you seem very nice.
Thank you. You too. Congratulations on everything.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Now, tell us about Entertainer of the Year. It's a terrific honor. That's pretty amazing.
Oh, I am still really just blown away and so excited that the fans have been so nice to me. The fact that it was fan voted just makes me so happy, and whenever I talk about it, I do like weird stuff with my hands.
Yeah, I
don't
was
know
wondering
why.
what that was.
I'm just because I'm excited about it still. It's just been a really good week, and like, we came back from our tour in Europe and Asia, and we had one day in Nashville. And Nashville's where I live. I love it more than anywhere in the world, and one of the reasons for that is because in Nashville, country music award shows are like the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I was like, of course I was out and about on my day off, and I was like, go get coffee and go get lunch and go get dinner. And everywhere I would go, somebody would like tap me on the shoulder and be like, good luck, Tater. You bring it home this weekend. You bring it home. like it's some sort of state championship football thing or something. And I was like, this is why I love this town, because like they know the award show's coming up. Like it's a big deal, and it's a really big deal for me too. So I was really happy that the fans were so nice to me this year.
Now, I remember the last time we talked about the number 13. That's sort of your lucky number. Did that appear anywhere prior to winning the award? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So
It
tell me.
did.
Okay. So how did this happen?
Okay, well, I have this really lucky number, 13. I was born on the 13th, and we've talked about all the million ways that 13 kind of presents itself when good things are about to happen. Sort of like a good omen. And, well, the night of the award show, they were announcing the nominees for, I think, Album of the Year, and I was sitting there watching, and they showed Kenny Chesney a video of his when they were announcing him as a nominee. And as they're playing a clip of his video, it shows like a football player running towards the screen with like a 13 on his jersey. And I was like, is that good? And it ended up being good.
Yeah, well, not for Kenny, but yeah, for you. For him, it's his lucky number. Now, I understand you discovered your plan B. Let's suppose this whole thing didn't work out.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen for you. You found something else you can do,
I
correct?
did.
Yeah? Tell us.
Hair cutting.
Hair cutting, yeah.
Because we were on the tour for 2 months in countries where we didn't really they don't speak English, and we're kind of living in a state of confusion, and it was great confusion because the fans are awesome, but just you're on the road and you get bored and you spend a lot of time in dressing rooms, and so one day my backup singer was like, I feel like I need to do something drastically different, and I was like, yeah, why don't you cut your hair? And she's like, let's do it now. And so we're just kind of delirious from the road, and so I'm like, I get scissors, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. But she wanted full bangs.
Right, okay.
And I was just like, I have no training. I'm the last person you should suggest to cut your hair, but like, I cut her hair.
And it worked out okay?
It did. She looked awesome, and so I started cutting all the people on the road's hair.
Right. Well, we have a picture of how her hair turned. Oh, well, that looks good.
Doesn't it look nice? I think it looks good.
It looks good.
It's like she looks like all hipster. I took that on my phone, so.
Well, that's what happened with Wayne originally. When somebody started his
I wanted full bangs too.
Oh, here's another picture I want to ask you about. This was taken just the other day. You're at Target right here in Burbank. So what's the story there? What were you looking for? Are you a big Target shopper?
Well, I'm spending a few weeks out in LA because I have like video shoots and stuff to do. So I needed to go buy a record player.
A record player?
Yeah, and they have really good ones at Target.
Oh, okay, all right.
And
I didn't say they sold record players anymore.
They do.
See, that's my generation.
They do, and I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of music on vinyl lately, and like we released my
It
record
sounds
on
better,
vinyl.
doesn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
it does, and it makes it like an event.
Right.
Like you go to a record store and you like buy a record, and then you're listening to it, and it stops, and you're like, oh, you gotta flip it, you know?
Wow. You know what my mind. I had a buddy of mine brought his kids to my garage. The kids were like 7 and 8, and I have an old Mustang. And one of the kids went, "Dad, look at this! You turn this crank, and the window goes up. Look at that!" And they just spent the day putting the cool. They just spent the day putting the window up and down. They just thought it was the most amazing thing.
It is.
So, what type of music do you like when you're not writing and performing your own music? Who do you listen to? What do you like?
I listen to everything. Right now, I'm listening to a lot of like 50 Cent,
50
and
Cent,
Nicki
okay.
Minaj, and Carrie Hilson, and like Rihanna. And
Okay, very
I'm
cool.
listening to a lot of like rap, hip hop music right now.
All right. Now I want to ask you something. I enjoy your CoverGirl commercials that you do.
Oh,
the ones where the wind's always blowing. You know, I love those.
Those were fun. Like, I love working with CoverGirl because they're all so sweet and so nice, and like they even have like a very like relaxing way of talking, all of them. And so they were describing to me the commercial, and they're like, what we're gonna do is it's gonna be very beautiful with gorgeous billowy flowing fabrics, and then you're going to be soaring through the air. And don't worry, we've got a leaping coach for you.
A leaping coach.
And they delivered on that.
And the guy comes in and teaches you to leap.
I had a legitimate leaping coach for that commercial.
Wow, very cool.
Those leaps are legit.
And did they really do this? Come on, baby, give me a smile, baby, give me. Did they give it to the guy when he works the camera? Maybe they don't do that. All right, forget that. So tell me the secret. What is the secret to a good leap? Could you teach me to leap? Is that something? Could you teach Dwayne and I?
Well, I mean, it's...
Dwayne, stand up.
Okay.
All right, come on. Real quickly, real quickly, we gotta go.
Well, first of all, I was still laughing at your photo shoot impression. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, why am I doing this?
I don't know.
This is gonna be horrible. Okay, well they're like, I had, of course, billowy, gorgeous fabric.
Okay.
That I was supposed to go out in front of me, and it was as the fabric is coming down, you like, oh no, how do you do it? You do like,
That's it, Jay.
like step, 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 leap.
Yes! Very good. Very good. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Be right back with Fits and the Tantrums right after this.
Seen many days, you give them all you got and they throw you away. I stick it to the man, is looking at you, kid. Stick it to the man, is looking at you, kid. Never fade when the love we had is dead and gone. And it's not enough, you know you want it all. Wants to frown back, watching you crawl. I like to think that when you call me crazy,